posted plenty of videos on reasons to make a will, but last week I was prompted to make another. I've changed the scenario ever so slightly to protect the identities of those involved, but the essence of the story remains the same. I'm Nino Cuffaro, I'm a solicitor, and this is Talk Legal with Nino. Now, Dad has got 4 children, he's living with dementia in a care home, he's got no money, so his care is being funded by the local authority. Pretty straightforward. One of the children, who isn't married and has no children, dies suddenly, very, very young. The net estate's worth around 300,000, so no inheritance tax issues, but there's no will. So who inherits the money? Now, you might be forgiven for thinking it goes to the surviving siblings, but it doesn't. It goes to Dad, who, remember, is living with dementia in a care home, funded completely by the local authority. Until, of course, he receives his unexpected inheritance. As soon as that money arrives, the local authority stops funding, and the care has to be paid from the money that Dad's now inherited. And there's strong evidence to show that the sibling who died would have wanted their estate to go to their surviving brothers and sisters in the event of their early demise, but they never got around to making a will. If Dad had capacity, he may have been able to make a deed of variation, passing the estate to the other siblings. And I say may because as Dad was already receiving care, that might be littered with problems of its own, but assuming it could be done, Dad's care fees would continue to be funded by the local authority. But he doesn't have capacity, and so therefore he can't give instructions to vary the estate to the other children. And he's got lasting powers of attorney in place, so perhaps his children could do it, given that they stand in his shoes and make decisions for him. And the answer is no, and there's 2 reasons. Firstly, they have to make decisions that are in his best interests. So how can they decide that it's in his best interest to deprive him of an inheritance, even where it's totally unexpected, and most would agree in these circumstances, unwanted? The second reason is that if they were to somehow vary the estate, the siblings would be depriving the local authority of money that's due to them, which is unlawful. Now, it just takes a few hours and costs a few £100s to make a will. Don't let your estate fall into the wrong hands. Now, in other news, I saw a post on Instagram this morning that Prince William has been named the sexiest bald man alive. Robbed. If you like that video, give it the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos on death and taxes.